something seems off right here. There's a Pokemon right next to me. But yeah, it's Gen 4, because my Gen 5 stock is a little bit low right now, so I'll get that up later. And for now, I thought, hey, let's upload a really good match that I had back in the day. So yeah, anyways, hey guys, we got a match here today against Xenon, as you probably know Xenon by now. It's a UU match using the one team I used against Kote. So, you know, it's just the Choice Scarf, Mesprit, SD Venusaur, Standard Milotic, Registeel, Specs Mismagius, and then the Life Orb Clefable. Really, I only had this amount of time here for just some little bit of talking time. Not going to talk about his team at all because it's Gen 4. So, you know, you're not supposed to really talk about the teams, but you guys kind of know what my team does. So that'll help a little bit on what I'm thinking prediction-wise. At least, I hope I remember exactly everything I did properly. I hope I did, because then that would make this narration a little bit better. But anyways, let's get into it. So, like I said, I got my Choice Scarf Mesprit lead that I will lead off with, obviously enough. And, he's got himself a Rhyperior lead, which I'm assuming it's just going to be a standard Stealth Rocking Walling set. So what I want to do is trick him a Scarf right off the bat, and then next turn I can go for the rocks. And now is also, for the fact of the matter is, his Rhyperior is crippled, so that'll make it a bit easier to play around with. So he goes into Moltres as I lay up the rocks, knowing I would lay up rocks. Just going to hit him with the Zen Headbutt, just to see how much it does, see what kind of set he is. And he is using his Toxic Stalling, blah 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 thingy, the fuck, what's it called, Moltres, that he always used to use back in the day. But now we're gonna enter a little bit of Stallfest. I have nothing that wants to get toxic and then try and take him out. So what I'm gonna try and do here is I'm actually gonna do a bit of crit fishing, plus maybe get some min-max damage variation so that I can hit him down low enough to where I can switch something else in that can take him on directly, because I really just don't want to get anything toxic to this point. So I figure Double Edge I thought would do a bit more, but it's really not doing that much. It's only doing half. I mean, sure, that is a little bit. And so I'm slowly wearing him down here, but it's really just not going anywhere. Really, at this point, I should just switch out and just try something else. But I'm like, no, I'm going to get a crit eventually. I know it's a bit stupid to fish for a crit, but this is really my best strategy right now. It's not a good strategy, but it's the best thing I can really do. And I finally get that crit, which I know I shouldn't fish for the crit like that. But it was really my best bet to take on this Moltres, because when it's Toxic Stalling like that, it's really hard to play around like that. So anyways, gonna go to this Magius now, because it's Spectus Magius, and I can easily take this thing onto the Thunderbolt. And since I'm assuming his only ground type is gonna be his Rhyperior, which I tricked a Choice Scarf, I don't really have to worry about that thing, so I just go right for Thunderbolt. He's gonna go out to a Spiritomb. I figure I don't see any item, so I'm just gonna go for another Thunderbolt, predicting him to go for Pursuit, predicting him to be like a Choice Band set or something, which looks like he is, because he's just going to stay in and go for Pursuit. Almost takes me out, but another Thunderbolt will take him out. But since Stealth Rocks will kill me on the switch back in, I'm just going to leave in my Mismagius here to die as he brings in the Rhyperior, which will Avalanche to take me out. So that actually gives me a nice amount of leeway, because now I can go into Clefable. And here I predicted him to switch out, so I went for the Double Edge, but he actually decides to stay in and go for more Avalanches, just leaving this thing as Death Fodder, because it is Choice Scarfed, so he might as well use it as fodder. So here I go for Soft Boil just to get back up to full, and also since Avalanche kind of works how I have to damage him for him to do double damage, I figure, alright, let's just get back up there. But I do get critted from him, which will come back to bite me in the ass later. I should have gone for another Soft Boil there, but I was like, fuck it, I've already done enough stalling this match. I don't want to drag it out any more than I have to, so we're just going to quick take him out and just spare the bullshittery. So now he's going to go to Hitmonlee, just going to go to Mesprit as Death Fodder, kind of scout his set, see what he is, and then eventually bring in something that can take him on, which will probably be my Milotic, because I have that, and I have Venusaur, which would probably be the best bet, but Milotic would be able to handle a little bit better, because I think I do run a more physically bulky set, so that would probably be the best bet in general. So let Mesprit die. He does have the Sucker Punch, obviously, and Stone Edge hit the last turn, which kind of sucks, but oh well. He does deserve that little hit, so I'll give him that. But anyways, going to Milotic, just going to go for Surf to try and take him out. Actually, no, I think I go for a cover. Yeah, I go for a cover, actually, predicting him just to hit me. So I might as well do that. Now I'm just going to Surf him to take him out, because, you know, whatever. But that Spiritomb is dead now. So now he's going to go into his own Milotic. I don't want to stay in. a really good fucking counter to this thing, which is my Venusaur, so I'm just going to go right out to that. He's going to go for Hidden Power, just trying to hit my Milotic, which this Hidden Power will do absolutely nothing. And I'm assuming that it's probably just Grass or something, because Electric might have done slightly more, but it doesn't really matter which one it is, because the fact of the matter is it didn't do anything. So now I'm just able to Sleep Powder him, which really, it doesn't hurt me that much, but it doesn't, like, it, what am I even trying to say? He's a Sleep Talking set. That's what I'm trying to get across, so it's kind of, I mean, it kind of helps just because now he doesn't have definite sleep turns, but whatever. So now he's going to go out to his own Venusaur to take the Power Whip. I thought he might want to go out to his Moltres, so I went for Power Whip just to try and hit that thing too, but also to hit Milotic too. But going to go for Earthquake, see how much it does. Does a pretty okay amount, and I see here he's going for Energy Ball, so I'm going to assume that he might not have a way to hit this thing, or maybe he's just predicting my switch out continuously, so he's just doing that. But at this point, I go for SD because I'm like, alright, I can take on this Venusaur, no problem. But also, I think this is his Subseed setting. He might not actually have Sleep Powder on it. So now I'm going to go for Earthquake to try and take him out because I thought it would take him out. But it turns out it doesn't. So I'm like, what the fuck, damage variation? What are you doing? You ain't doing your job right. So now he hits me down. I think he might have gotten a crit there. I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. But just going to take him out another Earthquake. And obviously that will take him out if it doesn't. What the fuck is wrong with you, game? But anyways, he's gonna go to his Moltres now. I'm like, alright, come on. Venusaur, I know you can't outspeed, but somehow outspeed! And I don't, so I lose my Venusaur. So, if there was an Energy Ball crit, it was useless, so who really gives a fuck? Anyways, gonna go out into my Milotic, because, even if this thing takes a Toxic, he still has his Hitmonlee left, so it actually will kind of benefit me to have the Toxic going. So, I might as well just go for Surf to take him out, because otherwise I do not have a good option to take him out, and at least I can, you know, get him out of the way like I really wanted to. But anyways, he is now going to go into his own Milotic, and this isn't a good matchup at all for me. And since Milotic doesn't have Scaldus Gen, the Registeel is a pretty good switch into Milotic, and here he reveals the Sleep Talk, goes for Hidden Power, and I'm like, oh, okay then, that's pretty okay then. So, that kind of sucks. But anyways, here I believe I predict him to switch out maybe. Or, no, here's what I do. I go for Iron Head just in case he wanted to switch out on the off chance for some random reason. Because I didn't want to explode right off the bat. Just to make sure he was going to stay in. I went for that Iron Head. And then I'm going to go for Explosion to try and just bring him down as low as possible. I know it probably won't take him out because he does have the sleep going on him with the Marvel Scale. But I can at least get him as low as possible to get him in a kill range of something. So that'll be kind of nice. So now, he doesn't have a definite turn of waking up because I did Sleep Powder him. So I'm going to go into Clefable. I figure I can still live a Surf even if he wakes up. So he does wake up, gets a Surf off. I still have my own Milotic, so I should be able to take on his Hitmonlee. But he actually fucking kills me. It's like, wow, Clefable, you're supposed to have decent defenses, not fucking die. So now, instead of being able to kill him with a Grass Knot and take a Surf, I don't take a Surf, so now I gotta hope that HP Grass will take him out, and it doesn't, which means he's able to rest up, and now he'll easily outlast me. If I could have taken, I should have gone out to my Milotic actually the last turn. If I went into that, went for HP Grass, then would have taken him out, and then all I would have had to deal with is Hitmonlee, and I should have been able to take that on one-on-one, but I can't, so I'm just gonna run, because otherwise it's just gonna be a big, huge stall fest. So, that'll be the match. So, yeah, good game, Xenon. Yeah, it was a fun match. I don't know, whatever. It was a match that, you know, I really don't have anything to say right now. It's just stupid fucking shit, basically. Fucking Clefable, learn how to take a fucking hit when you're supposed to have natural bulk. But yeah, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. I will have more Gen 5 up. I just needed a little day to get my stock caught back up so that I don't run out. So yeah, remember, link down below to help me win concert tickets, blah, 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 other shit like that. I'll be part up later, blah, 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 etc., etc. Rate, comment, sub, and later, guys.